What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time I'm taking a look at our boy DSP's podcast where he talked about how it's been a struggle for him to hit that 200,000 sub mark. As you guys know, when he came crawling back to YouTube after Twitch kicked him off their program, he was about at 197, and that was over a year and a half ago. And our boy has struggled to hit 2,000 subs, getting 2,000 subs in that year and a half. Mind you, I started my channel in April and I'm at almost at 6,000. So yeah, our boy Phil is doing something wrong. And also, he says something mind blowing here. Oh my lord. He talks about how he really should be over 1,000,000 subs. And let's just go ahead and hear this crazy person talk, and let's hear his logic behind this.
This is the most let's try this again. This is the most number of subscribers I've ever had on the channel. Okay, the reason, there's a couple reasons why DSP Gaming never had more than 200,000 subscribers. Okay, reason number one is because back in the day, the way that YouTube worked was really stupid. All right, allow me to explain. Back in the day, you couldn't upload long videos. You could only upload videos of around 10 to 15 minutes in length. I was making videos at a time when that was the limit. So in one day, if I'm playing a game, it's a brand new release, and I'm playing 8 hours of that game, guess how many videos I had to upload? 60 videos in one day.
Our boy DSP doesn't know basic math, so if he's doing 15-minute videos, there are 4 videos in an hour, 8 hours. We're looking at 32 videos, Pep. It's not hard, but like always, you exaggerate everything.
So what would happen is, if someone subscribed to my channel, their entire inbox would be flooded with my videos. And they would like, well, I don't want that to happen. So they would say, listen, I check your channel out every day. I watch all your playthroughs, but I'm not going to subscribe to your channel. This was a time that at one point I was getting 10 million views in a month. Okay? I was getting hundreds of thousands of views on my channel in one day. When a new game came out, part 1 of the playthrough would get 50,000 views in 24 hours. Okay? So by rights, I should probably have way over 1,000,000 subscribers from how popular that I was back in the day. The problem is the way that YouTube worked didn't allow my style of content to be digested properly by an audience because they just flooded everyone. Okay? So at a time when subs were very important, everyone was judged off of their subscriber count, I couldn't get a high subscriber count because YouTube didn't make their website work properly for my style of content.
YouTube did not make their website work for his content, and God, oh my lord. How many YouTubers are there? How many content creators are there? Phil, you refuse to change with the platform. If the platform only allowed you 15 minutes to upload a video, then how about you just do a 15-minute compilation? But you refuse to edit anything. You just played it like a gorilla and just uploaded video after video after video. Now, mind you, back then, a lot of people, there weren't a lot of those kind of gameplay videos. So yeah, people would want to know about the game and see maybe they needed a tip or needed to figure out how to beat it or something like that, and they'd go to your channel. And of course, since you were like a moron and you were essentially uploading 32 videos of 8-hour gameplay, they'd probably have to scour and search for whatever part they were looking for, because knowing you probably didn't even label them. You just probably called them part 1, part 2, part 3, which doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help anyone. So, and another thing is that back then, YouTube would count a view if someone was watching for 15 seconds. Currently now they do 30 seconds. So you have to watch a video for 30 seconds for it to count as a view. So don't act like people were watching, you know, your whole gameplay. They weren't. So just because you got 10 million views, that was probably people hopping around all your stupid ass videos trying to find the part they needed. But since you decided to play the game, and upload 32 videos, they have to find out where the hell their specific part was, you know, of the game, so that they can either beat it or understand it or so on. So yeah, you have no big accomplishment there, Phil.
All right? By the time that they changed that, people were already kind of used to not subscribing to my channel. And what I mean by that is, like, years later, They made it so that, okay, I subscribe to the channel, but don't send me an update every time they upload a video. I'll just believe that, or maybe you'll get one in your box and that's it. They added those features over the years, but most people were never even aware those features existed, and most people were already used to watching DSP gaming.
No, those old subs probably have passed away or stopped even using YouTube, Phil. That's probably what it is.
Casually,
And by the way, Shinko did a great video where there's a website where you can actually type in someone's YouTube channel, and it actually tells you specifically of their subs what percentage actually engage. So if he has 199,000 subs, and say half of your subscribers, so half your subscribers engage with your channel, you would get that 50%. Phil received 3%. 3%, which breaks down to maybe a couple hundred people that are actually watching his content. And if you look at his videos, those are the view counts he gets. He gets 200 or 300 views per video, if that.
They go there once or twice a week and watch all the videos and not subscribe. Okay. So essentially what happened was DSP Gaming hit about, I would say, 160,000 subscribers and then just froze and never increased. People continued to watch the content still flourished, but it just never increased from there because people didn't want their inboxes flooded.
No, because you were a denthead, because you didn't engage with your subscribers. You essentially just said, here's all my crap, come watch it. I don't want to engage with you, I don't want to talk with you, I don't want to know who the hell you are, I don't want to know anything about you. Just watch my stupid videos, watch my ads, and give me money. And when the ad apocalypse came, that's when you had to change it to and actually engage with people and actually do a little bit of work. So yeah, stop trying to revise history here.
Now, over the years, DSP Gaming sadly was affected negatively by a ton of shit. False copyright strikes, being thrown out of the YouTube algorithm.
Happens to everyone.
I could go through a million things, but I had to change my content style and delivery a ton of times. I had to go from 15-minute videos to 30-minute, then from 30-minute to an hour long. I had to decrease the amount of ads running on my videos. It used to be, for each video, there'd be 3 ads on a 10-minute video. So in 1 hour of content, you'd be watching 18 ads. Now, doing hour-long videos, you probably watch, 5, right? So the thing is, the way that YouTube changed over the years definitely changed the channel and changed the amount of people who were watching and all kinds of stuff.
That's a lie. You don't, as a content creator, you don't select how many ads get placed on your channel. That's a misconception there. That's a misconception that when you monetize something, you get to select how many ads you want. That is not true. You can select the placement of the ad, like if you want it at the front, or if you want it in the middle, or if you want it at the end, but you don't get to select how many ads you run. That is YouTube. YouTube looks at your quality of your video, the category, and then they determine how many videos they're going to run on your channel. I mean, on your video.
So eventually, I left YouTube full time. I was a full-time YouTuber for a long time, but in 2017, with all the bullshit happening on YouTube, especially the ad apocalypse, this is when YouTube lost a ton of its big advertisers like Starbucks and Walmart, and all the ads plummeted in profitability. So I used to be able to make a full-time living just putting videos out on YouTube. As of 2017, I could no longer do that anymore. So I had to completely change up my formula, and I became a full-time streamer instead. Now my focus is streaming content. Do I do some on-demand videos exclusively for YouTube? Yes, but not that many. My focus is this interactive stream with you guys. And when that happened, when I changed to being an interactive streamer in 2017, basically all interest in DSP Gaming kind of waned because it was just an archive channel of my streams, all right? It wasn't until last year that I came back to YouTube fully and started reinvesting my full-time efforts into this channel again, trying to bump it up. So the good news is, in a year's time, a channel that was all but defunct, it was basically just an archive, a repository of stream archives, okay, has increased by 20 to 30,000 subscribers.
No, it hasn't. Phil, you don't know how to add. You had 196,000 subscribers before you came back to YouTube, right? 196,000, right? You now have 199,000. That is not an increase of 20 or 30,000 subscribers. That is an increase of 3,000 subscribers. You've been on YouTube or back on YouTube for a year and a half, and you've managed to get 3,000 subscribers. And I'm pretty sure 90% of them are troll accounts. Troll accounts, and you know it, and I know it. My channel has been active since April. I have nearly 6,000 subs. So you sitting here trying to whitewash this isn't gonna work. The numbers are out there. If you had 196,000 subs when you came back to YouTube, and you only have 199,000 now, that is an increase of 3,000 subs, which is pathetic.
Yeah, it's jumped. In the last year and a half, the subscribers went boop like this, okay?
No, 3,000 in a year and a half isn't whoop. It's that's what it is.
That's good. The problem is the viewership here doesn't really exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to have tens of thousands of people check out the content every day. I don't get that anymore. You know, a lot of people see me as a relic, and it sucks. But what can you do?
Yes, you're a boring relic. You do streams and you upload them to your channel. Anyone interested in your content will simply watch the boring stream. They're not going to watch your boring videos, and they're definitely not going to go back to watch you, a 40-year-old boomer, playing kid video games, and half the games you play are boring anyway.
The good news is there's still a dedicated fan base who loves everything I do, and I still do get people coming back to watch me play the big new releases when I play them. I know for a fact this fall, when the hot new releases come out, you're going to see people coming to the streams of the channel that have been away for a long time, and they're going to come back. Okay?
The cope and the salt. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and yeah, if you guys want to double check what I've stated, you guys can go to Social Blade, or you can just go to his website. Go to Social Blade. Social Blade has a really good graph of subscribers, and you can actually put in the time frame and all that, and you'll see that since he's come back, his subs have only increased by 3,000 in a year and a half, which is pathetic. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Peace out.